We are getting closer to the end of 2023. And of course, we got to do more of the countdown. And here's another game that ended up on the list. This is the fourth worst game that I reviewed for Game Plan Review for 2023. And it earns that honor with 4 days away until the end of 2023. So here is number 4. Number 4 is, of course, Fuuun Shourin Ken, Ankoku no Maou, and this is the sequel to the first game. And even though the first game was bad, this is even worse. The problem is not the story, it's the fighting, it's the gameplay that is what puts this on the list. This is easily one of the worst Famicom Disk System games that I've ever played. It's even worse than Dirty Pair Project Eden, and it's even worse than Dead Zone. And those were 2 other Famicom Disk System games that I gave red cards for that I played this year, and those didn't make the cut because those weren't as bad as this. This was easily on the list because of how the gameplay was. This is one of the worst Famicom Disk System games ever, and it deserves to be on this list for sure. Here are clips from my review of Fuuun Shourin Ken, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Ankoku no Maou. Not bad music though, I'll tell you that. So what I want to play, 1 player or 2 players? Let's do this one. Oh, it has movement, that's cool. I like that. Oh, right at it. Okay. That sucks. Holy moly, did that suck. So far, I think the first game was better. I can at least control it. I think the controls in this one are much worse than... Oh, you have to press on both to jump. Oh, that sucks. Oh my stinking goodness, Jellicoe, what were you thinking? Oh my goodness. The thing about it is... There we go. That time I beat the stalker. But still, that sucked. I don't get it with the controls. There's no translated version, so this one's going to be a lot harder than I thought. At least they have sequence where you can actually play the game, but the problem is the fighting sucks. You can't see. Look at that! He kicked my sticking ass! What the fuck? This fucking sucks so far. Oh my goodness. Look at that! Right the oh, so you only get limited amount of continues as well. That fucking sucks. I don't think it's as worse as that one game that I played by Bandai several years ago, but it's pretty damn close when the controls suck. Graphics are fine. There's good things about it, but the problem is the good things don't outweigh the bad. You only get, it looks like 3 continues. You get 1 life and 3 continues. That's bullshit. This is supposed to be on the Famicom Disk System. A game that you can actually save. And there's no save function. It's just a regular sticking game. And I just got attacked. Fucking A. The controls are terrible. What the fuck? I think it's even worse than Karate Champ. Yeah, it's a two-player game. This is probably the only good part about this game, is the two-player mode. I can't believe that the one-player mode sucks. And it says game over as it is. Oh, Jellico, Jellico, Jellico. See, you can do special moves, but how? How? There are better fighting games out there. I'd rather play Street Fighter 2. So I'm giving Fuuun Shourin Ken and Ankoku no Maou a red card. Fuck this game. So you can easily see why I put it on this list. You saw clips of the gameplay that I did for the game, and the game was definitely not fun, and it's probably going to be not fun when I get to it one last time. And thankfully it will be the last time that I ever play it, because out of all the games for the Famicom Disk System, this is easily one of the worst. No question about it. It's up there with Kaneko Man and other bad Famicom Disk System games that I've played. And that's really unfortunate that this could have been a superior sequel and it went like that. Jellico, what were you thinking? So here is my gameplay of Ankoku no Maou for one last time before I destroy it. And it definitely deserves that honor. And I'm going to rip it apart like I did with number 5. Here we go. Alright, it's time to get to Fuuun Shourin Ken and Ankoku no Maou. And of course, I did this game when I was playing 5 random Famicom Disk System games. And of course, this ended up being the worst that I played. And unfortunately, it ended up being one of the worst games that I played this year. So that's the reason why I'm playing it for you guys one last time before I trash the sucker. That's right, I'm going to destroy this after. Because it deserves it. It does deserve it. Because of the gameplay and how it's set up. I didn't like that. So it's time to bash the game one last time. Alright. Now, I wanted to let you all know that I was actually going to do this on my Famicom, my actual Famicom, and I was going to use the RetroTink. I had the RetroTink 2X Pro, I think it is, and it allows for me to play my old games on a old system through an HDMI, and it's essentially a converter. And I could have played this game on official hardware if I really wanted to, but I decided no, I'm going to play it on an actual emulator. And I was able to fix this emulator because the problem with it was it didn't allow me to play Famicom Disk System games. So, but the good news is I figured it out, and now we can get to the game. And I already have it set up here. I'm going to do Fix NES because that's actually the best Famicom Disk System emulator that is on here. So, here we go. I'm going to make sure that the TV's up for this. Now we have it set up. And here we go. Let's do it. Let's bash this game one last time. The only downside is you can't press the sticking button to play it. You have to let it go. And I wanted to see the screen there. That one screen there was like Mario and Luigi in the Famicom Disk System screen. Can't see here though. Alright. No games. You're not getting a long gameplay either. This has 2-player, but that's probably the only redeeming quality that I can really see for this game. So here we go. I'm playing the 1-player mode. And this is not going to be a long gameplay. This is not going to be a long gameplay, guys. Like with all these bad games, I'm only going to play for a certain time, and then I'm going to wrap it up. It's telling you the story. I guess there's only one choice. Fight the sticking sucker. Yeah. See, I hate how the mechanics are in this game. See? Look at that. I died right there. Right there. No, I'm not doing that. I'll just replay the game. It's not a big deal. Because this has limited continues. That is right. You get limited continues. If you use up all your continues and you die, you go all the way back. It sucks. Especially how broken this game is. I don't think it's that broken, but jeez. I wish the gameplay was better. See, look at that. You can lose all your life in a sticking second. Look at that. Did you see that? Now you know why I ranked this at the top 5. Why I ranked this game in the sticking top 5. See, you see why I put this in my top 5 worst. You can easily see. Maybe the story's good, but that's it. Fighting mechanics suck. See, now I'm losing every single time. You see why I put it at number 4? Why you easily see why I put it at number 4. That's the reason. The fighting sucks. Oh my goodness. I'd rather play other fighting games like Street Fighter 2. Let's redo this sucker. But I'm probably not going to play it long anyway. See, look at that! Even the first sticking part can... I think the first time that I ever played this, I got past that one part. But no, I'm not getting past it once. Game Genie codes probably would have been better. This game just sucks. See, sometimes it's not really responsive even. When you want to jump, it's not responsive. See? They're ridiculous. Had I done this and do this for a gameplay review, like I said, when I did gameplay review for this, it wasn't like this. It really wasn't. Now I'm starting to die every single sticking time I face the first sticking fighter. It's just ridiculous. That would have happened for gameplay and review, no question about it. It wouldn't have mattered. I'm glad I picked this as one of the worst games for this year. See? Now I'm getting an error. Let's restart it. That's weird. Okay, right. Finally. Because I was going to play it one more time and that was it. And all of a sudden, poof. That's probably better for this game. It's probably better to have a sticking error. Because the thing about it is, this game sucks. Jalico, I don't know what you were thinking by making a sequel to a game that was probably a lot better. I will say, I think the first game was better. Even though it still sucked. This didn't deserve a sequel. Why improve on something that doesn't work if you can't play it and the fighting sucks? See, look at that. The fighting sucks. The fighting sucks. You see why I put it? That's why it's on the list. This is probably one of the worst Famicom Disk System games I've ever played. I think it's even worse than the first game. And maybe even worse than Breeder, which is, of course, a game that I picked as number one. Because with Breeder, you couldn't play it. With this, unless you're really good at the game, you're not going to get far. Trust me. It's like Karate Chump. And I'm saying Karate Chump because that's what Karate Champ is. Karate Chump. This is a... Come on, you sticking... You motherfucker. See? I could have won the sticking thing if it wasn't for that. No, I'm going to keep retrying until I get it. Give me a sticking break. Or I'm going to at least try and then I'm eventually going to quit. See, Jalico, if you would have made a better fighting game, this would not be on here. And the controls are reversed. That's another thing. You have kick is B and A is punch. Which I think it should be the other way around. And you have two buttons to... Well, I get it. Yes, finally. That took sticking luck. Because I had luck the last time I did this. Now you get 2 paths. But it really don't matter because the game fucking sucks anyway. And this is going to be my last time since I got through it. See? Oh. Cheap shot. Sticking lightning attacking you too. That's bullshit. And it really is. That was not fair. That really isn't. I'm done. That is it. I am done. Alright. Now you know why I put it on the list. It deserves to be bashed, for sure. Because it's a fucking awful fighting game. And word of advice to Jellico. When you're making a fighting game, you know, I don't think Street Fighter existed. Or it may have existed, but it was like the first game. I don't know when Street Fighter was released. It could have been released after this game or before. But the thing about it is, Street Fighter for the arcade was better. The first Street Fighter. But Street Fighter 2, of course, blew the first sticking game out of the water. And of course, the Street Fighter 2 games, no comparison. They blow the game that I just played, which of course, you already know what it is. It blows this game out of the water. The game that I just played. It blows that out of the water. It's not even fucking close. This is on the level of Karate Champ. Yeah, this game is on the level of Karate Champ, or Karate Chump, as I like to call. At least the 2-player mode is a lot funner than the 1-player mode. And I'm talking about, well, I should really say for both games, honestly. The 2-player mode is probably the best thing about both the games. But that isn't saying much because the fighting sucks. This is on the level of Karate Chump. Ankoku no Maou, like I said, is on the same level as Karate Chump. But it's not the worst fighting game that I've ever played. You're going to have to find that out later. But of course, it's time to wrap this sucker up and finally destroy this game. Ankoku no Maou is the worst sequel of a game that I've ever played. So let's wrap it up and destroy this game. Now that that's over, it's time to tear this shit apart. Big time. By destroying it. So that way it won't exist. Because I'm going to be saying bye-bye to the game forever. So here we go. It's time to get rid of it once and for all. Alright, wow. I'm glad that it's out of here. I am glad that I don't have to play that again. But of course, there's still the top 3 left. And these are even worse than Ankoku no Maou. I just really wish that these games could have been a lot better. Ankoku no Maou was a little better than these. But I have to get to them. And I start with number 3 tomorrow. So I will see you then. Stay safe and stay awesome. And happy gaming.